Benny, stop it, dude. Ooh, a little heavier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, push back. Ready, come. Hey, what's up, guys? Went away, there was nobody, now there's a whole bunch of people. Perfect. Looks like a nice evening. Yeah, it's not so bad, Rubber Bandit. You guys have audio? You can give me a little shout out, let me know if we got some audio going on. Anybody? Anybody? We have some audio? Had to run upstairs and get my mic. Forgot my mic up there. Good on my end. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. How you doing, Jeremy? Whew. Okay. So, I'm testing out these bands for the first time today and see how they go. Yeah, I cut them a little bit short. They're bottoming out just before my full reach. Seem pretty quick though. Audio's good. Yeah, all right. What do we got going on in here? I should probably say hi to everyone before I start shooting. Jeremy, Zach, Willis. What's up? Chris, Tuckdown, Rumpelstiltskin. What's going on? Mr. Super Sidewinder. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, so look at this. Got a little Avro here going on. Hold on a second. Benny, stop digging. Stop it or you're going in the house. So I had so many people ask me about these AK bands, if I tried them or whatever, and apparently they're supposed to be really, really good. And I decided to come out and give it a little go and see how it is. So we got the red, and I got the mint velocity ones. But when I went out to pick these up, I only noticed the red and the mint. And when I went back to verify the name of this one today, there's a whole bunch of other ones up there now too. They got different colors. They got green. They got a performance one. They got a like a bluish color. It's pretty nice. All right, let's see if we can get this guy dialed in a little bit here. So we're gonna start shooting at the 12 millimeter green one on the top left. Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to these bands. They feel very different from my electric white. Yeah, and they're quite fast. These are quite fast, I'm telling you that. They're shooting high for me. There's that green. Let's go with the 40 in the center. Yeah, it kind of sucks because these bands, I cut them too short for a wrap and tuck. I should have put this on a clip frame. It would have been perfect. There's a 40. Let's get that top 25. Yeah, so usually when I'm making my bands, and I'm testing out a new band set for the first time, this is pretty much what I do. Is I just grab my frame, my annoying dog, and come outside and shoot, just to get a good feel for it. And then when it comes time to doing a video, I've got a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of history with them, a little bit of experience, and I could usually get them dialed in. But these ones, there we go, we've taken a little bit to get used to. And I think the last shot that we're going to take today is going to be on the or the last shot when I run through all these targets that are on here. We've got 3, 6, we got 8 of them. So we're going for the 15 millimeter, second row on the left. See if we can get that guy. There it is. And we're going to go all the way to the far right, and we'll get the 30. There's the 30. Down on the bottom left, we got the 25. Oh, that was a terrible shot. There it is. Let's get that 12. Bottom right, the blue fella. There it is. All right, let's go after that squirrel ball. It's the last little guy. So second row from the top, and the center one. I don't even know if you guys can see it from there, but oof, that was close. That was really close. Yeah, the bands are starting to break in now, so we're getting some decent shots. Let's slow this down just a little bit. There it is, squirrel ball done. We just ran it. That'll do. That'll do. Bart Simpson 2050. My catch box out of frame? No, it's in there, man. It's in there. It's just that it's in the shade. It's kind of dark. You can't see. Yeah, yes, we can. Well, here I'll pull it. I'll pull it out of the shade. You'll see exactly where it is. Give you an idea. It might be causing a little bit of trouble because all the targets I have in here are pretty damn small. Pull this out just a little bit. Now we're in the sun. There you go. Can you see it better now? Yeah, it's because of the shade. I backed her up there. I moved her forward just a little bit, and now we're pretty much at 10 meters. So, what else do I got? Not much, man. That's about it. That's it. That's all that I'm worth is just what you saw right there. Transformers raw talk. Yeah, they can hurt you. These things can hurt you a little bit. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, LJ. Yep. So far, these are not bad, but they are kind of heavy. They got a little bit of weight to them in the draw. I was kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting that, really. Look, it's slimmer. Thanks, Ziggy. I've been working hard, bud. I've been working hard. I've been doing a little bit of weightlifting, a little bit of more weightlifting, and a little bit less of this kind of weightlifting, if you know what I mean. Eating less, exercising more, pretty much. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear. I don't know if you could hear how those things are hitting, but they're snapping. These bands are quite snappy. I'm curious to see what they're going to be like when I get them on a Crony. They're definitely moving. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I shoot a little bit high with them, so I have to shoot a little bit lower. So I think that that just means that they're going definitely faster, or I've got them pretty much maxed out, which probably, there we go. There's that 12. Probably not the best, but the draw weight has loosened up a little bit, which is kind of nice. Draw weight's loosened up a little. It's feeling a little better. They got plenty of zip on them. They're not light like the Omega Electric White, but I think they might be quicker. I think they might be quicker. Yep. Mark, how's it going? How's it going, Leon? I'm getting bigger, up to 100K now at 6'1". Oh wow. And he slimmed down to 90. Yeah, it's kind of tough, but Sammy, you just got yourself tossed, buddy. All you guys in your Lamar edit crap, just go rub one out to that dude and come back later and talk like a normal human being. Yeah, so far I'm liking these things, and I'm loving this Slingshot, man. I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time putting this down. And I just sent out another one. So two of them are gone. One of them from the raffle has gone to its new owner, and it's on its way. And since we had such a kind of a bad showing on the last live for the raffle, I had spoken to somebody, and they reached out and said that they would like one of those. I said, well, I got this one available, and they took it. So the walnut one now is gone. I've got one in the works in the garage, and I got some materials coming on the way, which will be pretty damn sweet. So I'm gonna pump out a bunch of these little things because man, I'm loving them. And I got that. I also got that a carbon fiber one. I got enough to make another one of those carbon fiber ones. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that too. Maybe this weekend. Ooh, yeah, that little 15 boy. It's got that. It's got a nice brass pin holding it all together, and it makes a great sound when you shoot it. Yeah, Benny, stop digging, dude. Stop digging. Get in the water. No, no. Get in the water. Get in there. Take a break. I love that dog. But sometimes, boy, sometimes I'm gonna have to redo my fucking lawn because of him. Oof. Nature Man, what's going on? It's been a long time. How you been, man? I've got better at shooting. That's good. That's great news. Great elastic 650. I use it with 8mm steel. That's what I'm using right now, Matt, with 8mm right here, and it seems to be holding its own for sure. I did cut my bands a little bit short for a wrap and tuck. I was kind of thinking that it would be okay, but the Omega sling's got like a seven times elongation. I think this is probably like a 6. I should have actually been professional about it and actually just checked it, but I was like, ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna whip a band set together real quick and come out here and shoot. And well, I probably could have given it an extra ½ centimeter, and it would have been bang on for wrap and tuck. And we're still shooting a little high, but I'm sending them. And when you think about it, we're probably we're probably somewhere around 40 shots now. And for a maxed out band set on a lot of different brands, around now is when the band set would shit the bed. There it goes. And so far, look, we're looking great. I use 8mm clay. Where do you get 8mm clay from? Tom Heyman, how you doing, buddy? From Florida. I have it 5mm longer than I would most other elastics. Yeah, that's what I should have done too, actually. I'm thinking about it now. I got a challenge for you. What's up, Hugo? Tell me. I can't cut cans. I just hear when if it hits from 15 meters. So different color elastics have different tensions. Not always, but a lot of times there's some companies that have different elastics that has the exact same recipe all the way through, except for the ink, and it makes a difference in how they pull. I remember GZK was talking about that a while back. First of all, how's everything? Everything's going good, my man. Everything's going good. Do flat bands work better than tubes? Flat bands are faster than tubes. There's a lot of tube shooters out there that can shoot just as well as some top flat band shooters. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Thanks for the positive energy, Mohammed. You're the man. Yeah, everything's all good, Hugo. Yeah, but it's not like I was saying about the elastics. I know GZK was talking about the different colors, and the only thing that was really different between the bands was the color, the ink that they used. So that's something to think about. And I think the Omega guy said the same thing too. Ooh, correct. Yeah, definitely. If I would have set these guys up with an extra ½ centimeter, these would have been banging. We'll have to get out and do some shooting another time. Maybe this weekend when I do my live on Sunday morning coffee. I'll bust out the 650 again, and I'll shoot these. I'll shoot the 650, and I also got the velocity, the mint color ones. Both of them are in 0.5. Both of them are in 0.5. Both of them are. I tried the mint ones out yesterday. Those I'm pretty impressed with. But again, I didn't really dial those bands in. Actually, the ones that I cut on the mint ones were probably a little bit too long. I put them on a clipped frame. I put them on a clip frame and just shot them. Just let them rip, and they were a little bit long, but they were still pretty quick, which is pretty damn good. Now, if they're quick, man, we're just sniping them. If they're really that quick and they last long, that's a huge win. Wow, just sniping. Do I buy my ammo off of Omega Slings? Nope. OH is Mark's birthday? No, it's not my birthday. Nope. The darker colors tend to be stiffer, lighter colors tend to be more smooth. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Jose. That's what I've heard. Don't know for sure, but that's what I've heard. And actually, when you think about it, that would make sense, because like a sniper sling, not sniper sling, but well, sniper sling too. The yellow was pretty quick, but the black was faster. GZK, the orange was quick, but the green was faster. So yeah, you might be onto something there. These red are pretty quick too. What slingshot am I shooting? This is my design. It's called the Avro, the ATO Avro, and I made this one. No, man. Even these are illegal here, buddy. We just throw rocks at people, eh? And we murder them with kindness, and be polite, and apologize about everything. How you doing? How you doing, Andy? Where do I buy my ammo? I just buy it off of Amazon, man. There's a couple of brands that are pretty good, like BP. Is it something BP or BT or BC Precision? Is where I get mine for the most part. There's a couple of other places that I get or other companies I get them from, but one of them I got, and I don't know if it was an importer from a Canadian importer from China or something, but when they arrived, I had they were really covered in oil, and they had rust on them, which was kind of fucked. But whatever, I'm not too worried about the oil. I tend to shoot a lot of leather pouches, so the oil actually conditions the leather on the pouch and softens them up, so it's actually a plus. It'll also keep them from rusting faster, but you also got to be careful a little bit that it doesn't you don't get any of the oil onto your bands, because that will degrade them pretty quick. That top right always gives me trouble. If I take a little step this way, it'll solve it. There we go. BC Precision, that's what it's called. Where are the red bands from? I bought them from Wasp Slingshots. They came in from the UK. Everyone like and subscribe. Hey, speaking of which, everybody in the chat here, anybody see Marcus Daimler around lately? Anybody? Yo, what's up? What's up, Smo? Yeah, it's been a while since I seen my buddy Mo. I haven't seen him around in a while, and I'm a little bit worried. I'm hoping he's okay. I haven't seen him around in a little bit. BC Precision is the cleanest. Yeah, I think so too. To throw dog treats, I have done it before. Shooting dog kibble. I tell my dog to go find it, and he has to go sniff it around the backyard. It's kind of fun. How'd I come up with the name Avro? Well, there was a guy, a Canadian guy up here on a YouTube channel, and I was thinking of coming up with a name for it. And he's like, oh, you should call it the Avro, because there was the Avro Arrow, which was a great, Jeff was his name. It's a great airplane that was made by the Canadian government right after World War II, I believe. And it was a fighter jet that was going supersonic. And basically our douchebag prime minister got talked out of it by the great Americans down below us, saying that this isn't really going to be the future of warfare. We're not going to go for airplanes. We're going to be sending rockets. And they scrapped the fucking program. But the Avro Arrow was a pretty damn cool airplane. You can actually find pictures of it online. It was like a Delta Wing airplane. It was pretty much top secret for a really long time too. No, I never hit my dog with a slingshot. But that's how I named it. It was actually Jeff who came up with that name. And I'm like, that is a great idea, because there was a documentary that was made about that up here in Canada, and Dan Aykroyd was actually the one hosting it or talking about it, and that's where I first had learned about the Avro, and I was very, very impressed by the design of the plane and everything. It was really cool. And as soon as he said that, I'm like, fuck, that's cool, because actually, if you look at the shape of it upside down, it kind of looks like the plane a little bit. Fourth of July means nothing to Canadian, but it's good to see Mark. What are you talking about, dude? I've been thanking everybody for the 4th of July and saying happy 4th of July to everyone everywhere so far. For the longest time, I don't know if you guys know, I probably told some of you guys this before, but we used to have a trailer down in the States in New York State. And we used to go there. I used to go there every weekend for the longest time. It was right on Lake Champlain. And I spent a lot of time in my youth down in the United States. It was like every time I went down to that park, it was like going to see my cousins. It was crazy. I usually give a shout out to you guys on I usually give you guys a shout out too on your Thanksgiving as well. Accidentally equals on purpose. Politicians killed it. Yeah, I know, it sucks, dude. Yeah, that carbon fiber one's really nice. I got enough to make another one, so we'll see what happens there. Actually, I got enough to make one more like that, and I got enough to make a second one with just carbon on the front and G10 on the back. So we'll see what I end up doing with those. But I'll probably get those cut and ready to go this weekend. Cut and glued anyway. It's the sanding and everything else that takes a long time. But I've got some really nice wood that should be being delivered anytime soon. And I've got some silver carbon fiber, which I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. I got enough to make one slingshot out of that. I might actually, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I might make one like that, or make two like that with carbon fiber on the front and a different color on the back. But I've kind of got an idea. I've kind of got an idea for that one that I think I'm going to end up sticking to. So I'll end up making one slingshot like that. But it costs a fucking fortune for that stuff. So I hope I don't screw it up. I can't believe I just missed that guy. How short should the bands be when loose? My bands feel really tight, really light. What do you mean, loose? I don't understand. I always try to get enough speed to do what I need my bands to do. Well, happy Independence Day, guys. Yeah, so basically what I do for all my bands is I usually give them a quick test to see what kind of elongation they have. Then once I figure that out, I check it out. I give it a good stretch, and I divide the elongation by my draw length, and that'll give me my active band length. And then I add in a centimeter, or I don't know, like close, like just under a half inch, like maybe 7/8. No, 7/16. Sorry, like 7/16 to tie on the pouch, and then I'll do. Then I'll add in like I don't know, like a half inch if it's going to be a clip frame, or I'll add in like an inch, I guess, or so for the. Oh, you're posting a video on this tonight? Oh, cool. Hey, how you doing, Josh? But anyway, yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, I'll set it up that way. I'll add a little bit of extra, and when I tie them on, when I stretch it, if I have it only with my active band length, it'll stop my draw weight, my draw length. If I had a little bit extra, which is usually what I like to do, I like to try to get an extra 1.5 inches or so of stretch on my face, and that really helps out the band life. Shoot a professional slingshot. Hello, bro. Greetings from Indonesia. How you doing, buddy? How long should the bands be? You just put them on, not like pull them and stretch. 30 to 40 centimeters. Oh, yeah, okay. You know what, Hugo? I would definitely head on over to my ultimate guide of band making video. It's in my quick tips playlist. I would definitely watch that. I explain everything from A to Z with tools and everything. It's definitely a very, very good band making video, and it will explain you everything from beginning to end. You remind me of a famous cameraman in the broadcasting industry. Well, thank you, Came and Conquered. Hello, Caitlin. How you doing? Turther, what's going on, bro? I love your videos. Thanks, Barca. Yeah, so we're out here shooting this guy. This is that funny wood. I can't remember what they called it. I think it was like paddock or something like that I got from Rick over at Hillbilly Slings and Wares. He sent me this stuff over here, and it's pretty good. Just having a lazy fourth, just taking it easy. What are you guys eating tonight? You doing a big meal? Some turkey or something? Oh, buddy, take it easy, man. A little 12's fucking with me a little bit. All right, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Yeah, if your bands are feeling really, really, really light, a good test is if you're in a full draw and you can pull it back, like way back here, your bands are way too long. I would go ahead and start cutting centimeters off all the way back. Because when you're talking about an elongation, for example, 1 centimeter will stretch to 6 or 7 sometimes. So 1 centimeter, 7 centimeters. That's a big amount of stretch. So if you've cut your bands, for example, 2 centimeters or 3 centimeters too long, you're going to have a crazy amount of bands. So what I would definitely do is set up your bands, shoot them. If you're having a little bit of trouble, shorten them up by about 1 centimeter, shoot them again, see how they go. And every time you cut off a little bit, they'll start getting a little bit quicker. How you doing here, Mr. Korea? What's going on, bro? 1 centimeter, you get 7 meter stretch. Damn. Well, it depends on your elastic. You got to check it. So what I do is, you know, when you're making a wrap and tuck band set and you have that little strip that you're going to use to wrap on your bands, what I do is I take that little piece, I draw a centimeter on it, and I stick it onto a ruler and I stretch it over as far as it'll go until it stops. And I count how many centimeters it goes. Sometimes it's 6.5, sometimes it's 5.5, sometimes it's 7. And that's basically what I do. And once I get an idea of where it is, you can call it a percentage, you can call it a ratio, which is I usually do. So if it's like 6 to 1 or 7 to 1, I didn't check it on this one, which is why I'm having a little bit of trouble with a short draw. But yeah, but that's all you got to do, man.
Yeah. He just went down to his ass on the fence.
Oh, really? Yeah. Stopping in to drop a like. Hey, what's up, Coin? Happy 4th. Happy 4th, my man. I hope you guys are doing great. I wish all you guys the best, you and your family. Enjoy. Careful with the fireworks. Don't blow any fingers off. It's hard to shoot slingshots when we're missing parts. AK650. New brand of latex. Yep. How do they compare to Sniper Sling Yellow .5? Assuming your cuts are the same. I have no idea, dude. I've just put these guys on right now for the first time. I didn't check the elongation or nothing. I just stuck them on a frame and decided to come out here and take some shots. You in Canada? Yep. Yes, I am. Still a little bit high. I'm almost. All right, let's get it. Now I shoot low. Figures. You ready, Rose? Take it easy, man. Are you able to buy SKS? Probably not. No, I'm not going to hit 12 without looking, man. Yeah, Coin loves him a pinky hole. It's all about the pinky holes for Coin. Yeah, we're having a little bit of fun with this one, Korea. I absolutely love this design. Did I ever get surgery? Surgery on what? On my ankle? Yeah, I got it. I hold a sling like that different. I'm gonna shoot this Coin style. Okay, I'm gonna do this just for you, Coin. You ready? Oh man, it feels so weird. Not only does it feel weird, it feels like I'm doing something wrong. I'm being bad. I'll tell you what though, you're not converting me to this Coin. I'll tell you that. But it does give you a nice sight picture. Just smoke that 12. See if we can get a squirrel ball holding it wacky like this. I just find I can't seem to get my hand up closer to the fork like how I like it like this. I'd have to move the hole forward, I think. Ooh, buddy, we almost got that squirrel ball. So, Coin, how come you shoot them like this? What's the deal? What's got you all fired up with the pinky hole like that? Oh, we got the string just above it. Ah, yeah, that's crazy. Laminate wood with a charming indigenous warna, and it was beautiful. Can you hit the bell holding? No, I don't think so. You never need a wrist strap either. No, you never do. But I mean, even with your pinky inside the hole, I don't think you need a wrist wrap. Comfort, never gonna drop it. Shoot it out of your hand. Locks in and it's on point. Yeah, that's true. I have to admit it. I have to admit it. I just find it very uncomfortable. Very, very, very uncomfortable. But maybe if I had one set up to my size or my specs that I would like, a little bit bigger maybe, would be bang on. Okay, we're gonna go pinky front door here instead of back door, and we're gonna try to get that squirrel ball. There it is. Got it. Coin likes that back door pinky hole. Oh, that was so close. It's all about the front door pinky hole, Chloe. Doesn't the pinky hole make it harder to get a smooth release? Nope, not for me. Since the slingshot, doesn't the pinky in the hole make it harder to get a smooth release since the slingshot can't move freely? I don't know. I think the release is all in the pinch. Oh, Coin beat me to it. Back door is the way to go. Yeah. Yep. Oh, there he goes. It's kind of funny, you know. Bring my dog out here. Starts running around, having a good time, digging holes, having a blast. He's all fluffy and cute looking. He hops in that pool one time and he looks like he's on a 6-month meth binge. It's crazy. No.
Keep it in dirt.
If I can figure out PFS, I can't put it down. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. My little planchette, I don't know, something happened and I just was able to start shooting that thing and I'm freaking loving it. And I dip into that every now and then. It's a lot of fun. What dog do I have, by the way? He moves too fast for me to see him. He's a Australian Shepherd Poodle Lab mix, although I don't see any lab in him at all. So when people ask me what kind of dog he is, I usually say he's Australian Shepherd, Poodle, and Asshole cross. But he's a good boy. he's pretty quick. He can catch that ball going Mach speed, boy. Zach, I remember when you were a good shooter. Now you're gonna suck again. Oh no. Yeah. I will say this though, every time I pick up a pickle fork and I start shooting it, when I pick up a regular frame, I stink it up pretty bad after. Oh, I got my eye on you. Don't worry. I got my eye on you. Woo! You crashed into the fence?
He slid from your pole.
I'm waiting on your shirt from RVA. Cool. Have you used recommend chat GPT band setting? Nope. I haven't done anything with chat GPT. All that AI shit just freaks me out.
that for a video.
Huh?
Do that for a video.
Yeah. It's like Elton John saying, Benny, got a mohair suit. That's a lot of mixing dog breeds. Yeah, I know. We found them. We found them up on a farm in Ontario somewhere, and I got a dog. My brother got a dog, and my mother got a dog. So we got 3 of the kids in the family. Here it's 4 a.m. Holy smokes! Hey, don't call him poodle, asshole. He's cute. Oh, he's totally cute. Huh?
Look at his slippers.
What he is an asshole. Yeah, I love PFS. Yeah, Leon loves that stuff. Leon loves all slings. All things slings. There's that squirrel ball. Whoop, whoop. Oh, man, those are coming in hot, man. They're hitting that back screen and bouncing back a little bit. Oh, there's that squirrel ball again. I'm gonna take it easy a little bit tonight. Right after this, I'm gonna watch some movies and take it easy. We were watching that movie Old Guard 2. Oh, squirrel ball again. We were watching Old Guard 2 last night. It was very good. We got about halfway through it, and then I just couldn't stay awake anymore. So we're gonna finish that off tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'll drop my son off at work, come back here, and I gotta work on a couple of slingshots. I've got that one I'm making for Jordan. Gotta finish that one up. And I was hoping to have I've got another Avro like this, but it's got a red, white, and blue color in it, and with a little carbon fiber vest on. Should be pretty cool. Hope it turns out. There's that squirrel ball. I was hoping to have that one ready to go for for today, for all my American buddies. But I just didn't have time to get it done. For Independence Day. Hey guys, does anybody actually watch the movie Independence Day on Independence Day? Nope. I put one in the mail today that's on its way to the UK. Crap, I'm gonna have to do that now. Yeah. That one scene where Will Smith is dragging that alien through the desert, and he freaks out, and starts kicking him, and freaks out, and starts like, "And what is that smell?" I like that movie. We won't go quietly into the night. Oh, squirrel ball. That little squirrel ball has got to be one of the most toughest targets I've ever shot at. I've hit that thing so many times, and all it does is get dirty. That's it. Just a little bit of dirt on it. When you check it out close, you can see like little spots where the balls hit it. Put little rings on it, but it ain't close to dying. Holy shit! That went right through the catch box. Hold on a second. That ain't good. Oh yeah, it's time to change that curtain, boy. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely time to change that curtain. I gotta go and lift up those targets a little bit, because if I'm shooting down low, it's just zipping right through. How much for a wooden sling? It depends on the wood and everything like that. But when it comes time, Hugo, when I have some ready, I'll be posting them on Facebook. If anybody's interested, follow me on there. And anyway, I'll post them up if I ever have any available. Sometimes I just raffle them off. Other times yeah, we're gonna move this guy up. All right, no more 40. We're just gonna shoot the little guys now. Get that up a little higher. There we go. That should do the trick. Yeah, we definitely don't want those ripping through the thing. But is it like, it's definitely not 30 or 50 bucks. Definitely not. The last one I let go at $150 shipped. And the shipping to the UK was very expensive. So I probably won't be doing that again. But we'll see. The wood ones that you see on the front, it's an exotic wood on the front on all the ones that I've done so far, except for the oak. Well, the oak and the other one, no. But it's all the ones that'll be coming out now is exotic wood on the front, and then I've got G10 liners with a micarta core, and I seal them all up. With crazy glue. But for a lot of people, what they don't realize is when you actually break it down to see how much these things are costing you to make, when you go through the drill bits and you go through any kind of composite. So if you're getting into those fiberglasses, even micartas and whatever, they chew up drill bits like crazy. So usually after drilling like 4 holes or 5 holes through one of these guys, I don't use that drill bit again, because it won't drill a clean hole afterwards. And the wood is easy to cut. The micarta is not so bad to cut. The G10 eats up blades like crazy. So I use diamond grit blades that are very expensive. They do last long. But they don't work good on wood. They work okay on micarta. Wood saw blades work better on micarta, but they don't last long. So all of those things, when you add up all of those things and you're wondering why you're paying so much for a Slingshot, well, that's why. If you want to save some money, and all that, head on over to a place like Wasp and pick up one of their frames that are coming out of these molds, because once the mold's made and they've made a certain amount of them, they can recuperate the cost much better that way. And it makes it very difficult for somebody who's just making them out one by one like I do, and I'm in UK, so 2 hours more than UK, yeah. Best budget slingshots. I agree, man. Happy Independence Day, Matthew. Pennsylvania, that's pretty close to me. Not crazy close, but close-ish. It's like 6 hours. I have a niece that goes to school out there. And one of my son's friends from high school is going to be going there too. Some school out there. Is that 30? Well, I'll tell you what, we're definitely well over 100 shots on these bands. I've got them maxed out. So right now, the life on these things are pretty damn good. And they're shooting pretty quick. I mean, We chewed a hole right through the catch box, and good thing I got a spare curtain to put on there though. My son's boxing a birthday decoration. High low, high low, high low, high low all the time. 100 $300 for anything handmade isn't expensive at all. You spend a lot of time and tools to get used to get dull, and you spend cash on buying materials. So yeah, and the shipping too. It's crazy. Stay strong, brother. Thanks, Chance. Yo, Rex, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, some people they freak out about the price and they're like, oh, there's no way I would spend that money. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. There's options for people who don't want to spend more than $50 on a Slingshot. You know, and if there's things out there that people want to get that you know, I don't know. It's not really. There's no shame in buying something expensive, and there's no shame in buying something cheap. The only shame is buying something that's expensive that has shit quality. And that goes the same thing for something cheap that has shit quality. But I think for the most part, if you're buying anything from you know, from all the notable places like Omega, Wasp, Sniper Sling, Catapult, Caddyshack Catapults, slingshooting.com, GZK, all these guys, Pro Shot Catapults, you're getting quality, and you don't really have to worry about it at that point. And another point to make too is you can spend a crap ton of money on a Slingshot, and you can go buy one of those one of those polycarbonate ones or whatever they're called. You know, the stuff made of the cutting boards, and it'll shoot just as good. Biggest shame not buying and trying. Yeah, 100%. What about a wrist rocket? I've never really had good luck with a wrist rocket, and I actually had somebody reach out and ask me to review one, but it's not really my thing, and I don't think I could do a fair review for the guy when it's already something that I'm not really interested in. And it sucks because it looks like his work is nice, but that would definitely be for somebody else to check out. That's for sure. Hey, no digging. Are you hitting the inside of the catch box? For me, it looks like the ball is bouncing on the top of the roof of the catch box. No, I'm missing, man. I'm missing. So what do I suggest as your first Slingshot? Well, there's a lot of them out there that are coming out recently. But a lot of the ones that I talk about is a Simple Shot, getting one of the Scout LTs, Wasp, talk about getting the Enzo, or there's a new one coming out called the Tri-Grip. I happen to know a little bit about that one, so I would highly recommend that one. I'd highly recommend that one. It's going to be coming out in about a month or so. There's a bunch of other ones that are pretty damn good. You head over to head on over to Omega Slings. They've got the help me out here. The Aries, they've got the Spitfire, they've got the 701. They've got a bunch of them, a bunch of easy kits to get started and shooting with, and they're fantastic. Fork made me Osprey, made from cutting board, and it shoots great. Yeah, cutting board, great. William, anything Wasp. Yeah, 100%. I agree. Can't go wrong with anything with Wasp. The LT2 is the first sling. I can't be beat. Yep. Cool thing is you'll have options to shoot in in TTF or OTT. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Aries is my jam. Would you recommend it because you designed it, or what? I recommend it. This is the one I designed. This is a great slingshot. I love it, and I think most of the people that actually picked it up and shoot it also love theirs. But that's totally up to people. I'm just talking about people who are getting out there and shooting for their first slingshot. The only person who makes this is me, with my maker's mark. Besides that, the only other guy that's going to make them is Andrew over at Prime 4 Catapults. He has permission to make them, and that's it. So if you're getting them from anywhere else, it's not a legit. It's not a registered dealer of the ATO Avro. There we go. Yeah, these bands got some speed on them, man. I gotta get the Crony set up. I'm gonna have to do a full review on these guys. I can pretty much guarantee that these are going somewhere around 300 feet per second. And if I do my 24 to 12 taper, it's gonna be even faster. All right. Now we're gonna get that blue guy. There we go. Yay, happy 4th, Honda Rider. What am I shooting? I'm shooting my Avro, buddy. It's a new one that I made. It's got white G10 liners with a black micarta core with a paddock front. We've got some brass tube pins. And the only thing I didn't do on this one is put my maker's mark in because I didn't have any left, but I'm going to add that eventually later. And the bands I'm shooting on here are AK 650 red bands from Wasp. I'm trying these guys out. Yo, Al, what's happening, buddy? Happy 4th, my friend. Happy 4th. Just inhaled the bug. A little meat group there for you. That's actually pretty crazy when I'm thinking about it right now. The biggest target that I have in my catch box is a 30mm flipper. Yeah, I think definitely, probably Saturday or Sunday. I mean, I'm going to be going live for Sunday morning coffee. I'm going to set up another set of bands of these, but I'm going to set them up properly. I'm going to actually go and do all the math, set them all up, and then come out here and shoot them again. But this elastic, for considering that I've got them maxed out, like literally I wasn't even making a full draw with them until I really got them broke in. They're maxed out, and they're ripping pretty quick, and I've got somewhere around 150 shots through these in the last hour and 4 or 5 minutes we've been at it. So we've been shooting pretty good, pretty consistently, and they're not. You got no nicks, chips, scuffs, or scratches in them at all. They're still going strong. So we've got these are a good band set. Usually a band set would have crapped out a long time ago, being maxed out like that. I've never gotten on any band set really more than 200 shots off of a maxed out band set. Not anywhere close to that really. It's usually around 150 shots they start to shit the bed. Or way before. Most band sets would die in between the 50 and 100 mark. Like Sniper Sling Black did. Yo, web shooter, Slings, what's happening? Speaking of the Avro guy, that's him. For those of you who are wondering. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's a little bit for the design, Hugo, and it's a little bit also for the sturdiness of it. So with the pins, you don't have to worry about as much flex. It's going to hold it more straight and more firm. It does help with the build and keep everything together. What's the longest? I didn't even check, Rex. It's less than Omega, though, I can tell you that. I think it's around 6, maybe 6.5. I've paired it with Sniper Sling bands, and I can't remember the taper, but they fly. Rolling Outdoors loves what? The AK650? I also got the, and looks cool, yeah. I also got the mint ones, the AK Velocity. I got those guys also, and they're really nice. They got a nicer draw than these ones. I'll tell you that. The draw on the Velocity is better than these guys. Yeah, that's hitting hard enough to bounce out from hitting the curtain in the back. That's crazy. Ah, man. Let's get that. I got my last shot here. I want to make sure we get that squirrel ball. There it is. Boom. Let's go get to do a quick little reload. Hey, Benny. Benny, stop digging, bud. Stop digging. Whoa. Dropping shit all over the place. It's hot as hell, man. You know me, Rex. Just working away. He's always working. Web shooter's always working. You pick it up. You pick it up. Premium white. Yeah, the Omega Olympus green or Omega white is still my number one. Nothing's gonna change that. The green 0.5, it's fantastic stuff. I absolutely love it. My Wasp has some screws that's holding the rubber band. Is that better or worse if you have it with the rubber band holding the rubber? It makes no difference, man. There's a lot of guys out there that'll tell you that the best way to go is wrap and tuck. There's a lot of guys out there that'll tell you that the best way to go about it is clips. I like them both. They both have their pluses and their pros and cons. So the bad thing with the wrap and tuck is or with the clips is you always have to carry a tool with you if you ever need to change a band set. The bad thing about wrap and tuck is it's kind of fiddly and a pain in the ass to get them all wrapped up. I like to carry a wrap and tuck tool with me that Squatch Creations makes. And or Squat Shot, and it makes it much easier for me to tie them up, to get them wrapped over and around the thumb, kind of. You know what I mean? But it's definitely a personal preference thing. I've never had a problem really with either of them, with bands breaking or slipping off or anything like that. So I can't really complain. Squirrel ball. Either way, it's a good way to attach your bands. You just have to, if you're going to be doing wrap and tuck, the only thing I will say about that is if you're making wrap and tuck bands all the time, you got to cut them a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Hey, come here, you. Yeah, you got to cut them a little bit longer than normal, but that's it. That's the only difference. Come here, Ben. Leave the bunnies alone. Get your ball. One of these days, he's going to catch one of those rabbits, and we're going to be making stew. Yeah. Unless the rabbit bites him, he's going to chicken out and run, but... Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Hawk? He makes the best. Leon makes the best paracord tools. I thought there was the screws to apart the rubber bands, but maybe it doesn't. Sometimes they do actually get caught up in the rubber bands, but that's only because that the user has put them too far in, and they're actually rubbing against the band while one of the guys locking them up. But that's about it. Squatch Creations at Leon, bigmancrazy.com. Yeah, that's right. All right. I think we're going to get the pup inside. We'll take a few more shots here. We'll get the pup inside. Get them all dried up and washed up. What do you say? We'll hit that squirrel ball 3 more times. And then we'll wrap this video up. We just got to let that train go by. All right, here we go. That was a rusty ball. Benny, give me a break, bro. Take a break. Take a break. That's it. Woof, woof, Mark, go play with your dog. He's bored. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm back to canting, man. Hey. Man. Can't believe how close I'm coming. If I'm shooting at a 30mm flipper, I'm hitting that thing all day. Shooting like this. No, not that one. That was a terrible miss. Should we try one with the pinky backdoor like Coin likes? There's a shot right there. See, just to mention that the backdoor, my frame freaks out and says fuck no. I'm actually fucking dog, man. Dude, just cut me some slack. There. All right. See, we got to hit that thing 2 more times. There's 2. Benny, come here, buddy. Get your ball. Get your ball. Come over here. Over here. No. Over here. Thank you. Okay. There we go. That was kind of a shitty one. I just skipped under it, barely. I made a hop a little bit, but I want it to fly. Oh. Yeah, I can't believe we ripped on right through the curtain and right out the back of the catch box. That's crazy. There we go. That was a good one. That's what I was looking for. They could shoot a dog toy. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Benny reminds me of my mate's dog, Spike. So similar. Back in the 80s, we gave him a flat top haircut with gel too. So effing funny. Spike loved it too. He was a pub dog. Everyone loved him. That's crazy. The backdoored flaring frame. Yeah, yeah. Coin likes to use the pinky hole like this. It's crazy. It's crazy how he holds that. Yeah, it went through the Omega curtain and right through the back of the catch box into the woods. Yeah, it was one of the double curtains from Mikey. I also have another one inside. I got to swap it out though. Bro. Yeah, I got another one inside the house though to swap that one out. This one was starting to get a little chewed up, but it's time to swap it out and get a new one. We get one of those double curtains, another double curtain set up in there, and it'll be good to go. Oh, there's a squirrel ball too. That was a really good one. That was about as clean as they get. I just spun around like 10 times. Oh, so close. Sometimes, guys, when I'm just out here practicing by myself, no cameras, no dogs, no nothing, that's the only target I'll shoot at is a squirrel ball. I just try to put an ass whooping on that thing. Just come out here and just keep shooting at it, shooting at it. And the one in the barrel actually has a longer string. Actually, here. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, Daddy's moving. Hey, I got to chase him. Got to follow him around everywhere. So, usually, tuck this shit in here. There we go. I'll move you guys over just a little bit, and I'll shoot the longer one. The longer one's kind of fun to shoot. It'll bounce around and fly around a little bit more. There we go. I'll zoom in. There we go. You guys can see it. And we're pretty far here. We're about 12 meters where we're at now. Let's see if we can get that. Hey, shut it. Just under it. Kick the ball, get him away from me for a couple of seconds. Look, I try to focus on a shot without getting barked at. Oh. Yeah, it's fun to come out here and shoot and hit everything that you're aiming at. That part of it's fun. But it's much more fun when you miss 5 or 6 times or 10 times or 20 times and you finally hit something really, really tiny and stupid. And oh, that was just terrible. When I'm looking for tiny and stupid, those squirrel balls fit the bill perfect. It's a really, really small target. Challenging. Benny. Hey. No. Spin. Spin again. Spin. Sit. Down. Stay. Leave it. Whoop. Oh, there it is. That was a rope hit though. That's kind of cheating. See if we can get it on the wiggle. Can't believe it. That was so close. I might have a hole on that one too. I feel it, I could hear it clinking around on the backside. All right, this is the last shot I'm gonna take. Yep, well, we didn't get it. Too bad. Not a good one anyway. Okay. Yep, I got a boogie too, guys. It's dinner time. I'll catch you later. You guys stay safe. Get up, practice, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys. Are freaking awesome. Bye for now, everyone. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Stay safe.